Okay, alright. Now I'm on here. Sorry, I'm a bit sick, a bit tired. I don't know if I'll be streaming later today, but I might. But I did want to do an updated video on essentially how I do. Well, hold on. How I do so much damage. Currently at 4.46 million. There are a lot of variables that come into play with my damage. The biggest variable, of course, being weapon damage, as well as enchantments. You see here, this does not have any form of crit, whereas this one does. But if I put this one on, despite the numbers being bigger, you see here, it's a very similar number, 4.24 million versus this one here. 4.46 million, and this is outside of endless. So this sword, although it has a smaller number, is stronger than this sword because of the enchantment on this. Excuse me. And you may have seen where I did attempt to enchant this sword, and on the second enchantment is when I decided to stay with this. So what in fact, or what exactly is attributing to my damage? Well, you have the ornaments. This right here gives me more critical damage. If you notice, if we go here and first unequip him, reset heroes, yes. Now, oh, that's the wrong one. Our stats are much lower. So, we're doing 154,000. We're creating for 339,000. Our heroes are also having a huge impact on our damage right here. I'm gonna go ahead and summon you. You. We'll summon you. You. And we have one more, which will be you. Okay. Let's see. Let me put a point there and reset. Well, let me unequip you also. Let's unequip everything. There. Now, there we go. So this is what our stats are now. Let's go ahead and put you back. Put you back. There we go. So as you can see here, stat-wise, these are our base stats, right? We don't have any points put in. If we put in 867 points into attack or health, this will determine our damage. So right now, 3.73 or 3.75 million. Now 4.89 million instead of health. Before, I believe, I had set to 7 million health. Now also, your drill master is going to have a huge impact on your health as well as your attack. Don't mind the children. They are driving me absolutely insane today. But you'll see here, this is the attack bonus we're getting. So whenever we swing the sword, if it's not a critical, it does that much damage. But when it is critical, you have multiple factors come into play, such as enchantments, ornaments. All of that is adding up to 4.89 million damage. Now, with this particular sword, it's going to go even higher when you go inside endless. Go ahead and grab this. Another big factor would be your aura. If you have an aura that gives you attack and health, that's going to contribute both to your attack and health, obviously. You could get just health. You could go for, where's the one that's, go for attack. Select all. We don't level up, but your overall level will determine how many stats you get out of these auras, which will also affect your damage because they also have a percentage boost. 7% attack, 7% health. Or 14% attack or 14% health. So that's going to make your damage go even higher. Now, when you go into a place like Endless with the Endless sword, you'll notice it allows 20% damage increase when you are in Eternal Hall. So if you are at 5 million and you suddenly get a damage increase, all of a sudden you're getting 1 million damage right there. That's if you're at 5 million. We are just shy of 5 million. Of course, we could do things such as this, where we get a nice little damage boost, and now we're doing over 6 million. These are just some factors that come into play when you are utilizing damage. Another factor is, if you go to your heroes again, your ornaments that you equip onto your heroes. You see, I have demon horns on this one. He's giving me 112 attack. I have a slime balloon, which is giving me 100 health. This is doubling the stat bonus you get from their particular own, or equip bonus. Equip bonus such as this one. Right now he's giving me 27 crit, although he could give me more, because this, wherever his ornament for his counterpart is, I don't remember where it is, these. And now, if we go back to him, he's giving me 54 crit. I don't need 54 crit, but he can give me that because of that ornament. Although the ornament doesn't really do anything else for him. So your ornaments have a huge effect on your heroes, depending on how you put them. This one, when I level him up, he's going to give me more speed, more attack here. We have more attack here. We have more speed here. We have more attack, but that's for equip attack because of the way that ornament is. So you combine all of these different factors that I've gone over here. You have your ornaments, your heroes, you have your drill master, your weapon damage, the damage bonus inside of Endless if you're using an Endless weapon, your enchantments. All of this factors into how high your damage can be. A lot of it can be somewhat overwhelming if you think about all of it at the same time. That's perfectly fine. But these are very simple factors that come into play on this. And if you're missing any one of them, your damage can be significantly lower, even if you are a higher level. Another factor is your rebirth. Your rebirth gives you more slashing damage and hero damage. Sure, you get 1% every single rebirth, but if you get 100 rebirths, that's a 100% increase versus 80 rebirths, which is 80% increase. I hit the wrong button there. Excuse me. Sorry. So yeah, if you're missing just one of those things, if you're missing the type of ornament, if you're using the wrong ornament, if you're taking the Tome of Intelligence into Endless, if you're using a slime balloon instead of demon horns, whatever the case may be, if you're using the Frost Iron Claw, or if you're putting on this instead, all of these factor into your damage, your heroes, the type of heroes. You also want to make sure you grab as many of the heroes that you can from the events. I haven't missed any one of the heroes despite my low playtime lately. I've still made sure to grab heroes. Main reason being is the passive stat bonuses you get from them. Each one of them adds up. If I were to level this one up to the same level as her, he would give me another 90 speed, putting me at 270. Which, honestly, is probably too much speed for me at this point. Other than that, yeah, it's very simple on how to increase your damage. It does take a bit of work. Main thing is just pay attention to all the different effects. The ornaments, your weapons, your enchantments. I do have an enchantment guide video if you are confused on how to make better enchantments. You definitely take a look at that if it may help. Otherwise, do hope this was helpful to you, and if it was, please do like and subscribe and comment down below what I should make a video on next. You have a wonderful rest of your day.